Hey folks, welcome to chapter 12, step number 2, the news ticker. Let's take a look at updating the news ticker in your website. So the news ticker is a library component, so we're going to start by previewing one of our pages that use that component, which is pretty much all of them. So we'll preview the index page in our browser. Kind of a good thing to do right now because I can actually show you what the news ticker is, and that's this fella right here. A little news icon of some sort, and then some text that scrolls through, and that text will link to a page in your site. The news ticker is a great little tool for telling visitors what's going on in your site or what's new that's going on in your site. You can link that new information to important pages in your site. Just another mechanism, another vehicle to transport your visitors from the landing page or from any page in your site to other important pages in your site. Okay, now with that said, we're going to open up the library page and the news ticker page and the news ticker.htm. Here we see a simple bullet list. Now, in order to change the text on here, you see how it's hyperlinked and links to any page in your site. And there's a couple things you can do. You can just change the text and the link, or you can add or remove. If you go down to less than one, it's not really a news scroller anymore. It's just a linked piece of text with an icon beside it. But if you have more than at least two bullet listed items, then they're going to scroll through and display the links at different intervals. To make your change, right-click on the link, select Hyperlink Properties. The text, change it up here. The link, you scroll through and link to a different page down here. For example, the FAQs page. Right? Now you notice that this is your news scroller. Add your text to a link or which page. Try to keep the amount of information about the same as what you see in the demo because it fits into the page nicely. If you use a lot more words or characters, it might just sort of cut off because there is a certain width that it'll go up to, and after that point in time we want to make sure it doesn't run into other components on the page. So we've sort of put enough text in there to give you a good idea of what to go with. Try and keep it to about the same amount or less if you can. But to change the link or the information, you change it up here, then you change the actual link to the page down here. You click OK when you're done, and that's it. So basically you're just using the Hyperlink Properties tool to make modifications. If you need to add a new link, not a problem. Put your cursor where you want it to go. For example, we want a new link right here. We hit Enter. Use the arrow key to nudge it up. This is the new text scroller info. Type like that. Then we just sort of highlight that entire thing with our cursor, right click, and now we select hyperlink. There's the text to display. That's cool. Now we just select a page to link to and we click OK. And that's all you have to do to add one. To remove one, after you've added a certain number, click on whichever one you want removed. Go up to the quick tag selector. Please don't grab it like so and hit the old backspace key and chase the little dot around the page, because that will eventually leave erroneous bits of code on the page because the web editor is not a perfect tool. It's a great tool, but it's not a perfect tool. If you want to remove it cleanly, just select the link you want removed, go to the quick tag selector, click on the LI tag, and press delete on your keyboard. It'll show A, beside it will show LI for link, and we just click delete, and it's gone cleanly. It won't leave any residue on the page, and you won't have any headaches later on down the road.